5 American presidents who were buried twice. 1. Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln's body was moved 17 times. His coffin was opened at least 5 times. In 1876, 2 men tried to steal his body to demand a ransom. The attempt failed. Lincoln was secretly reburied for safety. First, they hid him under wood and rubble. Then, they buried him beneath the tomb's floor. In 1899, the tomb was renovated. His casket was moved to a nearby vault during work. Afterward, it was returned to the burial room. In 1901, officials sealed the coffin in steel and concrete. It was buried deep below the tomb. 2. James K. Polk. Polk's remains caused a small war in Tennessee. He died of cholera in 1849. He was quickly buried in a city cemetery. A year later, his wife Sarah had him moved. She reburied him at their Nashville home, Polk Place. That was his second resting place, but it wouldn't be his last. After Sarah died, the estate was sold. The Polks were moved again. In 1893, they were reburied at the Tennessee State Capitol. More than a century later, the debate isn't over. Some want him moved a 4th time. They want him laid to rest in Columbia, his childhood home. 3. John Quincy Adams. Adams died at work. He collapsed on the House floor during a debate. They carried him to the rotunda for medical aid. Then, he was moved to the Speaker's room to rest. He passed away 2 days later. His body was first buried in Congressional Cemetery, D.C. Later, it was moved to Quincy, Massachusetts. In 1852, he was buried for good. His final resting place is beneath the United First Parish Church. 4. William Henry Harrison. Harrison's presidency lasted just 31 days. His body stayed in D.C. much longer. After a White House ceremony, he was placed in the Congressional Cemetery. He lay in the public vault for 80 days. That's more than twice his time in office. When transport was ready, he was moved again. He was reburied atop Mount Nebo in North Bend, Ohio. 5. Zachary Taylor. Taylor died suddenly in 1850. His body stayed in a public vault for 105 days. That's the longest wait for any president. Finally, he was moved to Louisville, Kentucky. He was laid to rest in the family plot. His metal casket featured a glass window. Mourners could still see his face.